Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live at Kumler Field, where this afternoon the Edgewood Cougars will be taking on the Fenwick Falcons in a non-league contest beginning at 5 o'clock. Here with me now, I've got a couple of Edgewood coaches here for the Coaches Comment Show. Joining us for the first time to my left, our pitching coach, Sean Souders, and of course our regular attendee is our head coach here to my right, and that would be Mr. Ralph Lunsford. So gentlemen, let me begin by saying the Cougars, since we last met here at home, have had a couple of games, went over to Fairfield and dropped a closely contested 8-5 game to a GMC school. Sounds like the Cougars really were in that one. And then turned around on Friday and played at Franklin and completed the sweep on Franklin with a one-run win, 5-4. Coach Lunsford, I'll begin with you. Thoughts on the ball club as we head into this one today? I know you're dealing with a lot of injuries. However, you just got to keep playing, and hopefully the Cougars are ready to do that today. So, Coach Lunsford, your thoughts on the Cougars and today's game in general?
Well, I mean, to go back to the Fairfield game, we went down to Fairfield. It wasn't our best effort. We had a little bit of problem on the mound. And then things just didn't go our way. I wouldn't say we played horrible. We just had trouble throwing strikes. But then we went to Franklin, and anytime you can get those guys twice a year, the MML days are coming back. Anytime you can get those guys twice a year, it's a good day. Highlight for that one, I'm going to say, was Carter Breedlove. I think Carter Breedlove grew up that day. He was on the verge. He needed some success.
Sure. And
he had it. And in Carter fashion, he did it. He did it with a smile on his face and having a good time. He comes in, he walks the first two, and I think he might have hit one or something, juices the bases. Then he strikes out the next three.
Nice.
He came off the mound pretty fired up. It was a good step for Carter, but and got a one-run victory there. And neither one of those have been easy. Tight games all year long, with the exception of a couple. We like to compete like that. Hard to show up on our dugout because we look like the MASH 4077 over there. We got guys today. I wouldn't say he's at top level. Colter Ashcraft's out with an ankle. Quinn's out with a knee from when he banged that down at Fairfield, where he went into a fence really hard. The list just keeps growing. But as Coach Souders always says, next man up.
Yep.
So. I'm sure Fenwick's going to be good. Coach Goodall, he was coached under Josh Sams, which I got a lot of respect for.
Sure.
John Hamilton, and their record, I think they're 5-10, and they're a lot better than that. People say, "Oh, that's not a great record." They play in the GCL, folks.
That's right, and a lot of their crossover games, even out of conference games. And I know at the time, much like you said, you really can't look at the record with them. They're going to bring it. You're going to have to play well to win for sure.
Yeah, and they don't duck anybody. They don't duck anybody. That's just always been their MO. So we're going to have to play well today. Seems like every time I come up here, Talon's back on the mound again, and we're going to have him. He's going to throw strikes tonight, and I don't know who Coach Souders is going to pull out of what rabbit he's going to pull out of his hat for the second pitcher. I hope his plan is that we go 7 innings with Talon, and he throws about 85 pitches. That'd be perfect if you could dial that, Coach. That'd be great.
Make it happen, Coach.
That'd be nice.
But yeah, let's turn our attention now to Coach Souders, joining the program this year at Edgewood for his maiden season with the Cougars. A long time, highly successful varsity baseball coach at Harrison High School, joins the Cougar staff. I know we're very happy to have him here. Coach Souders, your thoughts just on being at Edgewood and also where things stands with the pitching staff, and how much have you enjoyed being a part of the Cougars?
It's been fun. There's very few programs I would have went to after 35 years down at Harrison, and I like what Ralph does, and we've been great competitors over the years, but I really like the kids here. Blue collar, hardworking, run through the fences. You saw against Fairfield the other day, we had a guy try to go through the fence. Those are the kind of guys I like to work with.
Sure.
So that's enjoyable. There's some guys on here that they brighten your day up every time you see them. I mean, they really do.
Yeah.
Miller Falls, I throw him out there all the time. It's enjoyable to come. First thing, as soon as I walk in, boom, fist bump. Hey, coach.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of kid he is.
Yeah.
But the whole group's that way.
Yeah, as in regards to the pitching, are they making the progress as we headed towards the postseason? I know that's your specialty. Looking at the pitching staff, certainly they've made strides. They've kept you in, as Coach mentioned earlier, a lot of the games. What is your take on the pitching staff as you sort of wind things down on the regular season and get ready for tournament ball?
We've gotten better. Number one issue has been walks, free bases. That's been our biggest issue. Nobody's hit as hard all year. I mean, I think only had 2 games where anybody's got more than 5 hits against us. So we get the job done when we throw the strikes. I think we pick a little too much, but maybe that's on me. I'm asking them to do something they're not comfortable doing yet, but we're getting better at it. I like the direction they're going, and we're deep. We got a lot of guys that can throw.
Absolutely. Well, I know I speak for Coach Lunsford and all of Edgewood baseball when I say it's a real pleasure to have you on this staff with what you bring to the table for these kids. And gentlemen, as we close things out here, we'll get rolling with the first pitch today at 5 o'clock. Please join us on the live stream of the game at that time, and a special guest joining us in the booth today, new Edgewood football coach Trace Reynolds will be in to talk a little baseball, and of course we'll get into a little bit of his football season and team as well, but we look forward to that. So please join us here at 5 o'clock. And gentlemen, again, thank you so much, and as always, go Cougars.
Go Cougars.
Thank you.
Yep, appreciate it.